Hello everyone, welcome to PJ Chemistry channel. Uh, Dear students, today it is the last video related to chemical reactions and equations. If we complete this video, 10th class first chapter completed. And next I am going to start related to mole concept. Mole concept, that is very important for first PU. Yes children. And today the ending part of chemical reactions and equations, which is nothing but oxidation process based on metals and any food items. So if metals get oxidation, that is we call corrosion. If food gets spoiled, food get oxidation, that is we call rancidity. Okay, like that oxidation based on the substance divided into two parts. Metals get oxidation means we are calling corrosion. If food items getting oxidation means that is we are calling rancidity. Okay. Yes. What is meant by corrosion? First. So just now it is corrosion means metals going to spoil, metal going to oxidation. So it is a process of oxidation of metals from atmospheric gases. Atmosphere contains many gases. Okay, the particular metal going to react with the particular atmospheric gases. Okay, whenever it is going to react with atmospheric gases, that is what we are calling oxidation. Okay, after contacting with the atmospheric gases, what happening means it is going to lose its original properties. The particular metal which is going to oxidation, that is going to loses its properties, that is we call corrosion. That is we call corrosion. Generally, if you observe a well-known example for everyone, rust. Rust, before rust, that is a pure iron. Okay, when it contact with atmospheric gases, moisture means oxygen with water vapors. What happening slowly? It is converting into reddish brown color. Actually, the original iron is grain color. Freshly prepared iron is grain color. Slowly it turns into reddish brown color. Means it lose its originality. That is what we are calling oxidation. Okay. Discuss some examples. Yes, corrosion is a process of oxidation of metals in presence of atmospheric gases and loses slowly its properties are called uh, corrosion. The process of oxidation of metals in presence of atmospheric gases and loses its properties are known as corrosion. Yes, take examples. So here, first important examples: rust, iron. Iron color is silvery gray in color. Simply I am writing gray in color. Silvery gray in color. It is going to react with atmospheric gases H2O plus O2. H2O plus O2. These two mixture together we are calling moisture. Moist air. That is combined with actually moisture. When iron react with the moisture means immediately it should be flashing the mind atmospheric gases, water and oxygen, and gives product Fe2O3. This is dot XH2O. because oxygen combined with iron, water are there. That X indicates number of moles. Okay, as per the area. For example, summer season, atmosphere contains less water content. Winter season, atmosphere contains more water vapor. So that X depends upon the season or place to place different. Okay, this is we are calling rust. Rust is in which color? Reddish brown color. Reddish brown. Next, one more example. If you take silver, silver also react with atmospheric gases. It will form. So silver react with atmospheric gas H2S, hydrogen sulfide. It will form Ag2S plus hydrogen gas go. Silver is in which color? Gray in color. Silver is in which color? Initially gray in color. After contact with hydrogen sulfide, it will changes to black. On its surface, we will observe black in color. So, if you observe silver ornaments, when we purchased freshly, it was shaded at that time. It looked like a shiny color, gray in color. While using regularly, few days after, if you observe, black layer will form on surface of the metal. That is what we are calling tarnish. Tarnish formation. Okay, the tarnish is nothing but silver contact with atmospheric gas H2S and forms a blackish layer on silver surface. Okay, next about copper. Copper, original copper, we know what is the color of original copper? Reddish brown. It is going to react with atmospheric gases H2O, O2. H2O, O2 is nothing but like a moisture. Along with this H2O, O2, one more gas also, CO2, carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide. So these three mixture we are going to call it as damp air. Damp air. Only H2O, O2 is there means moisture. H2O, O2, CO2 are there means damp air. Okay. Suddenly in that questions they will give as a hint damp air, moisture like that. You should have clarity. Okay. Damp air. Now it will form on its surface. Actually, initially what is the color of copper? Reddish brown. Reddish brown. What will form on its surface of the copper means basic carbonate. Basic carbonate means copper hydroxide is a base. Mixture of base and carbonate. Dot CuCO3 is a carbonate. Basic carbonate. Okay. This basic carbonate color is green. Green layer will form on copper surface. If you observe copper bottles, than out layer. If you observe inside after using 1 week fresh copper bottle, after using 1 week or 10 days without washing, if you observe after 10 days, you will get clearly green color appearance. Okay, so the green color is nothing but copper get corroded. Green layer will form. Okay, this green layer is nothing but mixture of basic carbonate, copper hydroxide and copper carbonate. Next, copper can react with only oxygen also. At the time, only with oxygen means, of course, copper oxide, cupric oxide. So, copper plus oxygen, it forms cupric oxide, which is black in color. Copper actually reddish brown color. This reddish brown turns into black. Okay, these are the important equations for corrosion. Iron get iron get corroded means rust will form reddish brown color. Next, silver get corroded means black layer will form, that is silver sulfide Ag2S. Copper get corroded means with damp air means green layer will form. Only with oxygen means black color layer will form. Okay, understood children? Next, prevention methods. Yes, about before going to prevention methods, we will discuss remaining rancidity part also. Then prevention methods I will give both like differences. Okay. Yes. What is rancidity? Corrosion means now we have clarity. Metals going to get oxidation. That process we call corrosion. Now here food pockets or food items also going to get spoiled in presence of atmospheric gases. That is we call rancidity. Okay, so it is a process of oxidation of food in presence of atmospheric gases and lose its properties are called rancidity. Okay, so small formula also you can write, because this food contains oils, that oils contact with atmospheric gases will get decomposed, spoil. So food contains oil or fat, oil or fat, react with the atmospheric gases, oxygen, and getting spoil. That only we are calling rancidity. Oil or fat, oils or fat, getting oxidized and spoil. The process of the oxidation process called as rancidity. Now, what are the prevention methods? Corrosion and rancidity for both different way. Yes. What are the prevention methods for corrosion, rancidity? To avoid oxidation. Okay, to prevent from oxidation the particular metal. Once oxidation occurs, that metal or food both are getting spoiled completely. Both are going to lose its properties. So to avoid that process, what we need to take prevention methods. Okay. So here corrosion first. We are going to discuss corrosion. To avoid corrosion, we need to cover the metal surface with painting. When we apply painting, that is what every iron frames, whatever you observe, either bus vehicle tops and all, they coated with the color, but actually inside metal up there. Why means to prevent from corrosion. Okay, so first one is painting. Painting. Next, greasing. Greasing. They will apply grease. If you observe, wherever rotation occurs, wheel type, either fan or vehicle wheels or wherever wheel type, okay, between the rim and wheel they will apply grease. That will help for smooth running as well as to prevent from rust. Whenever we apply, it will run smoothly, as it will not do any creak sound, and it will prevent from corrosion. Greasing. Oiling. Painting, greasing, oiling, and electroplating. Electroplating. In electrolysis process, it will come electroplating. Galvanization. What is meant by galvanization? Zinc painting on iron article. That is we call galvanization. Zinc painting on iron article. Iron surface coated with zinc layer. That is we call galvanization. Okay, galvanization. These are the main prevention methods for corrosion. Painting, greasing, oiling, electroplating, galvanization. Next, for rancidity, if you observe, what are the prevention methods for rancidity? Rancidity occurs due to contact with the oxygen. So if you stop the oxygen, the food get safe. Okay. Generally, household, if you observe, we are using refrigerators. Okay. Keep it in refrigerators. Keep it in refrigerators. Next, if refrigerator not there, put it in airtight container. Main motto here, air should not approach the food. Okay, keep it in airtight container. Keep it in airtight container. Airtight container. That is what in house mother used to shout whenever you using the food from container. After that, you not close means immediately they will shout close it first, because knowingly or unknowingly they are following this. Okay, when the oxygen atmospheric gases contact with the food, there is a chances to get rancidity very fast. Next, if one more, chips pockets, lace and all. Lace packet, if you observe, it look like very big size. But when you will open immediately, the size will becomes very small because gas will escape from there. Which gas are filled in that means to prevent chips from rancidity. They are using helium or nitrogen gases. Helium or nitrogen gases filled in that less pocket or whatever different. Okay, filled in pockets. Just for one example, less pocket. This helium or nitrogen also it will help, sir. These both also gases no. Helium is a noble gas. Nitrogen, it has triple bond between the two nitrogen. So it will not break easily its bond. So before going to contact with the food, if any atmospheric gases, oxygen, such type of entering into the pocket immediately, it will catch that. So it will get oxidation. It will prevent food like that. Yes, these are the kept in refrigerators, kept in airtight containers by filling helium or nitrogen gases. Next, some chemicals also they are using. That is only butylated hydroxyanisole BHA and BHT. BHA and BHT. BHA is nothing but B means butylated. H means hydroxy, butylated hydroxy. A means anisole. It is a chemical which they are using as a antioxidant for rancidity. Next, one more BHT. BHT. Same abbreviation. B for butylated. B for butylated. H for hydroxy. T for toluene. T for toluene. TOULENE. Toluene. Butylated hydroxy toluene. Yes, children, this is a chemical reactions and equations complete information from 13th video to this is I think 26th video. Okay. Yes, children, if you feel uh, this all videos useful, you understood, don't forget to like and subscribe and share to your well wishers, whosoever your friends are there. Okay. If you share like that, one thing, it is one confident to me. My classes are listening, more students. So we will get more and more responsibility to give proper information still more effectively. Thank you to all.